Hi Capricorn, welcome to the Hermit's Moon 2025 halftime reading. This is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And what we're doing here is pulling cards to see how we can make the most of the second half of 2025. Because can you guys believe that we are already halfway through the year? Crazy. Okay, if you're new here, guys, my name's Renee. I hope that you will decide to subscribe to my channel and please give this video a thumbs up. That will really help me out a lot. All right, let's cut the deck and get an idea of what's going on for Capricorn and what they need to do for the rest of the year. Okay, currently you have the Five of Swords. You guys have been in a position of trying to win no matter what. I feel like we've all been here to some extent because we've all been trying to keep our head above water. 2025 has been really rough. And I feel like you guys are just looking at this like, whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it. And I really think coming from that aspect with this card, it's the most positive way you can look at it. Because this card can also be about somebody who has stabbed you in the back. So I don't know. I mean, this is a general reading. So for some of you, that might be a more pertinent or more on-spot message. Let's pull some more cards and figure out where we're coming from here. If you've been feeling betrayed or dealing with betrayal, this is definitely speaking to that. But I want you to look at the message of this card of winning at all costs. And no matter what anybody has done to you, I want you to take that and move forward and know that you can still be a winner and nobody can take away your success. You are in charge of that. So what's crossing you guys? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like this can be a card of distraction, a card of not really sure where to go. It doesn't really shock me if it's crossing over this Five of Swords because we've been dealing with so much this year, and especially if you are one of the people who has been dealing with a betrayal, that can rock your world. And it can really make you feel lost and unsure of where to go next and seeking answers, seeking your peace. And we're gonna figure it out, Cappy. We're gonna keep moving forward. That's all we can do. Now at the base of this, we have the Two of Wands. Another, well, no, that wasn't, okay. I was thinking it was a second two. But the Two of Wands in reverse is kind of feeling lost again. You've got two cards here saying that you really aren't sure where to go or what to do. And that's the energy that you're currently working with. We want to get answers. We want to figure this out. And that's why we're doing this reading here. So just know that you will figure it out. You can figure it out and you're going to. Now in the past, something that's recently you've been dealt with, the Five of Cups in reverse. I'm definitely getting a message here that somebody has been betrayed and somebody is really kind of, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the Three of Swords shows up in your reading here, which is the card of heartache. But you don't want to spend a lot of time in this energy. And luckily this is in the past because it's you bouncing back from the negativity. This is a recent event. Maybe you have recently figured out that there's been something going on where maybe it was somebody at work. It doesn't have to necessarily be a love thing, but maybe somebody at work has betrayed you and or maybe a partner has. But we don't want to dwell in this. This is the energy of crying over spilt milk. And we want to look at the two cups that are full. And we want to focus our energy on that, on good things coming to us. Let's see what's crowning. What did I just say, you guys, about the Three of Swords? I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the Three of Swords showed up in your reading, and here it is. This is you absolutely seeking answers. This is you bouncing back from pain, figuring out the lesson that you were meant to learn from this heartache and doing it, figuring it out and going forward and getting into a new place of healing, of knowing that you are still worthy no matter what has happened. It doesn't matter what they did as a reflection on them, not on you, Capricorn. And I'm going to use that maybe as your title for this video. Keep that in mind, because you don't want it to take away from your self-worth and your self-value and your opportunity. You still have 6 months to make 2025 the best year. Let what they did motivate you to show them that you are so much better off without them, and it doesn't matter. Now, the future, what is coming for you? Beautiful. The Hierophant. This can be the marriage card for someone. So definitely when this card shows up, it can definitely be about a union coming in. But this is also about traditional ways of looking at things and doing things, and about your spirituality. I feel like whatever they did, Capricorn, in the long run, it might be a minute before you actually embrace this. But they are making you wiser. They're making you stronger. And you are going to help other people through the struggle that you have been dealing with whatever has come your way. So hang in there. You are going to use this experience to help other people. And you're going to use it to become a wiser individual yourself. The next relationship, the next job, the next time you cross paths with someone who's going to hurt you or who has negativity in mind, you're going to spot it much sooner, and you're going to learn from this and know that you can do better. This is Taurus energy when I read as well. So just a little bit of information there. Maybe you have a Taurus around you. Maybe you're involved with a Taurus. Maybe the Taurus is the one who stabbed you in the back. But just know good things are going to come from this, and you're going to move on to bigger and better things. Now, what you're feeling, we have the Leo card, the Strength card. You're already feeling empowered by this. I think just spotting it and knowing that this terrible thing that's happened, this betrayal that's happened, it's going to put you on a different path. It's changing courses for you. You're empowered by this. You're not going to let them steal your joy and steal your thunder. You're coming back bolder and stronger, and you're going to rise above it. And like I said, it's going to be a part of your story, but it's not going to define you. You have the strength to get through anything, and you're going to get through it. Now, in your environment, you have the Five of Wands in reverse. This is you bouncing back once again. You've got 3 fives on the table here, guys. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and 5 of Wands. What are the fives about? Challenges, difficulties, but change. Okay, whenever we have these difficulties come into our line, into our path, we have to learn from them. Okay, you don't want to keep repeating cycles. That's why you want to conquer it, especially with this Hierophant card here. You want to learn the lesson because you don't want to go down this road again. And you're going to restore your peace that you deserve. And you're going to become so much more wiser and happier for all of this. Oh, I know it's hard, Capricorn. I know that sometimes life really throws a wrench in the gears for us. But just hang on to the fact that it didn't break you. You're still here. And you're moving forward. That's why you're watching a video like this, because you're seeking out answers for this heartache. And that right there is the first step towards happiness, towards fulfillment and victory. This is you, the Queen of Wands. This is your hope and dream to be that dynamic individual, that conqueror. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy when I read. And she's a firecracker, man. She knows how to take adversity and turn it into advantage. And that's what you're going to do. Ooh, I like that. That might be the name of this video. Adversity to advantage. Hang in there with me, guys. I'm making a note here. When the Queen of Wands shows up, this is your hopes. This is your dream. This is you figuring out how to bounce back and make life all that you want it to be. You're still going to go out there and live your life and have fun and success and love and joy. And you're not going to let whatever this betrayal did break you. Good for you. Now your outcome. Beautiful. The King of Wands. Listen, guys. We have the power couple on the table here. The King and Queen of Wands. That's your soulmate. You have the ability, now that you've gotten this betrayal out of your way, you have the ability to call in your soulmate. You've made space for the happiness, the dream to come true. Now, this isn't going to be a love reading for everybody. For some people, this is going to be about your career or just about some goal that you're trying to accomplish. But either way, with the outcome being the King of Wands, this is you being a leader. This is you taking charge of life, taking the bull by the horns. Bull by the horns, that's Taurus energy. Conquering that lion, conquering those fears, and becoming the boss of your life, a dynamo, the winner. You're winning. They lost. Ooh, let's get some clarifiers. First, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay, the Tower moment. The good thing about this, guys, this is the energy that you're dealing with, the underlying energy, and it's the Tower, which is sudden change, upheaval, drama. It's the plot twist that you weren't expecting to happen, but it's here, so now you got to deal with it. But guess what? All of these cards here are showing that you are going to overcome this, and it's really awesome. The good news too is it's already happened. You don't have to fear this energy or this card. The turmoil, the lightning bolt, it's already hit. Now we're in rebuild mode, and you get to decide who comes with you to the next chapter, guys. You get to decide what your career is going to be, how you're going to tell the story, how the story is going to end. Nobody gets to take that from you. Okay, the clarifier for that Five of Wands, I'm definitely getting its relationship stuff here. This is the spiritual awakening that you received as a result of the betrayal and as a result of, this is where you get to win at all costs. Like what I said about the beginning of this. This is the new beginning, the new beginning. Now you've opened yourself up to new love, to a new wonderful partner. The King and Queen of Wands. You get to call that in now. And whoever crossed you, whether it is in love or business, now they get to watch you succeed. And isn't that happiness is the best revenge, you guys. Don't worry about getting back at them. Don't worry about anything else other than showing up for you every single day and showing them what they missed out on. Okay, this page was in reverse, so we're going to move it back there. Let's get the Page of Swords clarifier. You seeking your truth. This is the challenge, or this is the energy that's crossing you, and you're trying to figure out how to use this experience to move forward. I feel like a lot of you have been stuck. And one thing that I do want to say with the Fool in reverse is I don't want you to take any risks. I don't want you to be frivolous or careless with your heart or with your goals. I want you to be intentional, and I want you to really stay on top of things. That is going to help you feel more secure, feel grounded. It's going to pull you back out of this Tower moment because you're going to have stability with this. It's not a time for you to just throw caution to the wind. I want you to look for the next job with intention. Don't just take anything. I want you to look for the next love partner with intention. Don't just accept anybody, because you are worthy of greatness. You are worthy of this Leo energy. There are 2 Leo cards on the table, and Leo knows its worth. That's where you're headed for the rest of 2025, is reestablishing that you know your worth. Now at the foundation, we have this 2 of Wands in reverse. Let's get a clarifier for it. Like this one. The Emperor, Aries energy. This is another boss card. You know, the King of Wands, the boss. The Queen of Wands, she's a boss too. She knows how to make things happen. I don't know. That's where, even the Hierophant. Look, this, you know, everybody is paying attention to what the Hierophant says here. They're listening as he's trying to guide them. And that is you guiding yourself out of this turmoil from this Tower card. You're taking back control. You're not letting somebody else dictate to you what you're worthy of or what you deserve. You're not taking their crumbs. You're going to decide what you get in life and who gets to come with you. You're not letting anybody else decide for you. Good for you, Capricorn. Now, in the recent past, let's get a clarifier. Moving on from negativity. Wow. You're going to move into more confident headspace. You're going to feel secure now that you've got this Judas out of your life, this betrayer, this person that you can't trust. Now you're going to restore security. Now you're going to call in success, fulfillment. All the bases are going to be covered because you don't have to worry about somebody else trying to steal from you, steal your heart, steal your joy, maybe even steal your money. It's gone. Now you are focusing on positivity. You're focusing on your household and what you all deserve, and you're going to be the one who determines who gets to be a part of that. You're the boss. What's crowning you, bouncing back from this heartache with that 3 of Swords in reverse? We have the 9 of Cups, fulfillment, okay? Bouncing back from heartache, you're going to restore all your hopes and dreams and wishes. When this card shows up, I remind everybody to make a wish because the universe is telling you, hey, I want to grant it to you. What's your heart's desire? What's your heart's desire? We want to get this card. Well, we actually like it in reverse because this is you saying, enough. I'm done. You're not going to stomp on my heart anymore. I deserve better. So make a wish, Capricorn, and expect it to come true. You have to expect it, though. You have to believe in the wish coming true and in the dream coming true. So let's get a clarifier for this Hierophant that's in your future. Definitely, wow, I do see marriage on the table for someone here. Okay, stepping out of bondage. Although this situation nearly broke you, it nearly broke your heart, you are stepping out of bondage now. You're free. You figured out how to get rid of them, you took the blinders off and you saw them for what they are, and you know that they are they're not a part of the story. They're not a main character anymore. They're a background player. They don't get to be the star of the show anymore. It's you. The way you're feeling with this strength card. Oh, too many cards. The way you're dealing with that strength card. Conquering the fears. Being the overcomer. This is you. People watching you now. Looking at you thinking, damn. Especially the person that spited you. They're like, damn. I screwed up letting that leave my life. Why did I let that person go? Why did I do them wrong? That's what they're going to be saying. Good for you. The 5 of Wands, restoring peace. This is your environment. This is what you want. You want the 5 of Wands in reverse here because that's you taking back control. And absolutely with the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands ain't having it. He's working towards building the life that he wants. He's looking for his peace because he's riding away from all the chaos that this 5 of Swords person caused him. He's leaving that person in the past, moving forward towards victory and happiness and fulfillment. Good for you. Your hopes and dreams with that Queen of Wands. You are to dream really big right now, Capricorn. I'm going to keep this one because it jumped out upright. And this is another. This is the 1111 card. This is the Make-A-Wish card, okay? This is you setting a firm foundation. This is the marriage card as well. You guys, somebody is getting married. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. I don't know if it's already happening, if this is just telling your story and I'm feeding it back to you. But this is the power couple. This is the marriage that has come about. This is the phoenix rising out of the ashes because they know they were worthy and worth it. So happy for you guys. Okay, that was there. No. Did I pull a clarifier? I don't know. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Sorry, my cards are going everywhere. I'm getting excited for you. Okay, the outcome card with that King of Wands. Let's get a clarifier here. Six of Swords, moving away from the chaos into the calm. I love it. You're leaving behind this betrayal. Okay, you're moving away from it. How's that looking? No, back here. You're moving away from that. And you're moving into your power with this King of Wands. They tried to break you. They tried to destroy you, but you figured them out. You cut them off at the pass, and now you're reclaiming your power with this. The betrayer is gone. You're restoring peace and happiness and tranquility and success. You're building a new house on solid ground. Beautiful, beautiful cards for you guys. I'm so, so happy for you. Let's take a look at your theme for the rest of the year, what you need to focus on. Okay, this one jumped. Starfish, open to infinite possibilities. Okay, the world is your oyster now. You have the freedom because you've broken away from this betrayer, this person who didn't deserve you, riding your coattails, probably causing you all kinds of grief, and you're probably so glad in the big reality, in the big scheme of things, to be rid of them. Now you've opened yourself up to infinite possibilities. Good for you. I want you to watch for possibilities too. You know, this Two of Wands is in reverse. I want you to start looking at it upright, because see how he's gazing at that globe, looking out at the world and all of the things that can happen, all of the possibilities that can come his way. That's what this starfish is talking about. A whole world has opened up to you now, Capricorn, and you are able to embrace it because you walked through hell and you got through the other side. Okay, let's pull a love card. I would not be surprised if there is a marriage or something related to marriage here, because you guys have so many cards on the table about that. Coffee cup, meeting and talking, okay? Savoring the moment, feeling elevated and building friendship. A beautiful sign. For those of you who have not yet met your king or queen, here with this power couple, you're going to, okay? Be open to going out with people who maybe did not fit the description box of what you've gone, of what you traditionally went out with. Be, you know, give people a chance, the new people coming in. Don't hold this person's transgressions against the new people, okay? First and foremost. But meet and get to know people. Screen them, okay? Because you don't want another Five of Swords person, okay? They have to apply for the position to be in your life. You're going to determine who's worthy from this point on. But in order to do that, you have to get to know them. So you have to really have the conversations, talk to people, you know, give people a chance, but know that you're wiser and you're going to recognize a wolf in sheep's clothing next time. Build the friendship. Take it slow. You don't have to take it really fast, but you know, I don't know. You've got all these marriage cards here. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should take it fast, because you've definitely got some good cards on the table for a relationship. Let's see what you need to surrender, Capricorn. What do you need to let go of, moving away out of this Tower moment? Surrender to joy. Beautiful. Surrender to joy. The Ten of Pentacles is a joy card for me, because that's when everything in your physical world is just right. You've got the job you want, the partner you want, there's money in the bank, your bills are paid, there's food on the table, you're providing for the people that you love. Surrender to joy. This is celebrating the accomplishments that you've made. No, with the right people, the strength, the newfound strength that you've got. Don't let the heartache from the past rob you of your joy, because there's so much more joy to have. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's get one more message for you guys. This is probably the most positive reading that I've done. And you guys, I think, are number 10. So I'm excited. I like this turn here. This is exciting. Okay, despair. And that's what the 3 of Swords, when it's upright, that's what it's talking about. I need your divine intercession right now, oh great spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Okay, that's the 5 of Cups. We're working on that. Okay, it showed up in reverse, so we're working on getting rid of the despair. Free me from this burden. Okay, you've cut the burden out, I think. If you haven't, and you're watching this reading, you better. Okay, if you feel like there is somebody that is doing you dirty, you better become a super detective and figure it out so that you don't waste any more time on them. I'm not telling you go out with guns blazing and cut somebody out of your life unless you 100% for sure know. But you've got enough of your intuition to know that somebody is not operating on the up and up with you. Now it's on you to call them to task and figure out, are they lying? Are they deceiving you? It's up to you. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Okay, do it with peace. Do it with honor. That's why I said don't go out with guns blazing if you feel like somebody is, is being in this 5 of Swords energy. But know that there's good times to come. There's marriage cards here. There's financial success here for you, okay? You're in rebuild mode. For the rest of 2025, you're in rebuild mode. And who knows, maybe this is all just getting you set up for 2026. Maybe you are just working through all this turmoil and this Tower moment so that 2026 will really be a fresh start, because that's a 1 year. A 10 breaks down to 1. But open yourself up to infinite possibilities. I'm happy for you, Capricorn. Like this video, please, if you have not done so already, and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more readings. I pull cards every morning and every night, and I pull zodiac readings every week. I would love to have you be a part of my community, guys. Have a great rest of your year, and drop me a comment below. Let me know if this resonated, how it resonated, and how it plays out for you. Save this video, okay? Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.